The higher priesthood, the Melchizedek priesthood, would be restored some weeks later. And how did this come about? Joseph and Oliver had been taken to court on charges of being false prophets. The prosecuting attorney thought if he asked them a few questions, he could certainly expose them. The first question he asked was, "What was the first miracle that Jesus performed?" Joseph answered, "Well, we read that he created the worlds, and what he did previous to that, I have not as yet learned." Well, this completely confounded the prosecuting attorney, and he suggested that the case be dropped. They went into chambers, but Joseph and Oliver's attorney told them that there was a mob gathered outside to take them, and so they opened the window and they let them escape. They fled into the forest which was close at hand, and they wandered in that dense forest all night, and oftentimes in mud and water up to their knees. And Oliver became quite exhausted in the after part of the night, and Brother Joseph had to put his arm around him and almost carry him. And just as the day broke in the east, Oliver gave out entirely, and he, Joseph, leaned him up against an oak tree. Oliver was crying out, "How long, O Lord?" And then he said, "How long, Joseph, have we got to suffer these things?" And just at this moment, Peter, James, and John came to them and gave them the keys of the holy apostleship, the keys of the dispensation of the fullness of times.